There has been a lot that has gone on this past month or few months. I've seen things and, people have let me down. And then I haven't really prayed too much. I think today was the day that I got up and I prayed. I've been so angry. I've been so upset. I've been pissed, and I've been pissed because people have done things that I just cannot deal with. Whether it's treachery, whether that's lying, and not being who they are. And I realize that it's my fault. It's my fault because I expect so much from other people. I look at them to have the same heart that I have, to be the same person that I am. And that's where I'm going wrong. That's where I'm losing myself. Because I'm expecting so much from the people that are in my life. I'm expecting so much from individuals that I come in contact with in hopes that they could be somewhat like me. They could have somewhat of grace. They can have some type of spiritual alignment within themselves. They will know who they are. But the truth is, they don't. And they mightn't just not, or never will. And I remember talking to my friend and I was saying like, I just need isolation. I even took a step back from the dating pool and whatnot, but I just was like, I need to isolate myself from people. And I talked to my therapist yesterday and she told me, which I really wish she used a different word, but we're not going to say that. But anyway, she told me that's where I'm being not naive, but more so unaware. I'm not realizing that I am growing and that there are people that are not that are on the same path as me. Right? And so there has been many situations, there has been many things that have made me just go, ugh, And today I actually have to go and pick up my psychiatric medication. And I've just been wanting to just be alone, be by myself, not really want to be around people, not really entertain other people or individuals, because it seems like every time, I have somewhat of type of faith within somebody or I'm seeing something. And then it's just like, damn, I'm thinking to myself, why do I expect so much from you? Why do I expect so much from another human being that eats, pits, shits, lies, makes mistakes, does the same shit that I do? But this is my thing though. Hear me out. Why am I expecting so much from other people that I know that are going to disappoint me in the end? That I know for a fact that are going to either let me down, show that I was right, show me that I wasn't crazy and that my intuition was speaking nothing but facts. Right? And it makes me so upset because it's like I want everyone to be on this path, or I want everyone to be on this path of where they want to change, they want to grow, they want to actually, be on a path of righteousness. Be on that path where, they see themselves differently. They reflect on everything that they've done rather than hanging around people that gossip about other people. Hanging around people who are miserable. Individuals that constantly only have nothing but negative shit to talk about. Rather than actually changing and growing and acknowledging that, hey, this world, this world that we live in, because it's not the world, it's the people. The people that we see every day, they're zombies. The people we see every day, they're still in the 3D. They're not trying to at least reach the 4th D or the 5th D. They don't know that other dimensions exist. They don't know that there is a higher source. They don't know that they can actually create the lives that they want around them. What's within them, they don't realize that. They're just there. And honestly, I don't even want to call them zombies. I don't even know what I'm going to call them, to be honest. But I realized that I've came in contact with individuals that have no purpose. No purpose. Individuals that I see and I'm looking at them like, I don't even, and I came in contact with people that I don't like you from the first moment I even see you. And I'm like, people like, Alizé, you crazy. You judging. You judgmental. No, I'm intuitive. My spirit doesn't agree with this person. And you know what's crazy? 9 times out of 10, I'm always right. I'm skeptical. I don't trust everybody. I'm skeptical. You know what I'm saying? I go by feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I feel something ain't right, it's gonna happen. And I know y'all might think, oh, Alizé losing her mind. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm being as real and as authentic as I can be. I prayed today and I talked to God and I said, you know what? I'm going to take accountability today. I'm going to take accountability because I allowed myself to get lost in this reality. I forgot who I was for these past few months. I forgot where I was supposed to be. I forgot where I was headed. I forgot the path that I was supposed to be on because I was distracted by all of this chaos, all of this negative energy, all these energy vampires. I was distracted by these people that I came in contact with, thinking that these was my spiritual people, thinking that this was my clan. These was the people I was meant to rise with. These was the people I was meant to walk with, when in reality that was not the truth. So I take accountability because I'm the one that had the expectations of somebody else, when really I need to have high expectations of myself. When really I need to put me first. When really I need to prioritize my purpose in life. I'm not just here for no reason. I'm not just waking up every day for no reason. And although things get to me, although things happen that I do not like, although people may say things, although I might get ghosted by an individual, although people might look at me and say, Alizé, you ugly, you're not attractive, although I might go out there and put myself out there in the dating pool and still get rejected, or I might think to myself, damn, I'm not feeling, these things may happen, but at the end of the day, that's nor here nor there. What matters is me. What matters is, where am I going? What matters is the purpose that I'm supposed to be fulfilling on an everyday basis. Because no matter what, nobody is going home with me at night. You're not sleeping with me at night. You're not waking up with me the next morning. God is. I am. Nobody knows me the way I know myself. So rather than me expecting so much from another individual, I am choosing to take back my power. And I'm choosing to hold myself accountability and say, you know what, Alizé, I hold you accountable for allowing yourself, for allowing yourself to allow other people to mess up your garden. The garden, the heaven that was created for you. The heaven that is within you, that is within your inner reality. Your peace, your happiness. You allowed these people, you allowed these negative energies. You allowed the outside of the external reality to tell you that, you know what, Alizé, you going through this and this is how it's going to be. These is the same, you going to keep going through this. You gonna keep running into people that aren't in line with you. So I am saying here today and now that I have zero expectations of any individual that I cross paths with. I have zero expectations of what and how they say you give a person a role. I have zero expectations of what role you are going to play. Because when we expect too much from other people, we lose focus on who we are. We start to create that drama and that chaos within ourselves because we're expecting this person to not disappoint us. We're putting them on a pedestal. We're putting these people before us and beforehand. We're saying, you know what? I have high expectations of you. I know you won't disappoint me, but these individuals are not perfect. And this is not to say, this is not to get upset. This is not to put yourself in a position of being angry. I have to let go of anger because I am the type of person, I get angry. I get angry. I get tired. I do not like treachery. You betray me, it is done. I have been betrayed majority of my life by the people that were close to me. The people I thought were the ones who loved me, who cared for me, right? So when I think of treachery, when I think of the spirit of treachery, I look at the individual and I'm just like, And my therapist told me, she said, can you have a bit of grace? And I told her no, because that's how upset I am. But today, I take accountability. Because I was too busy creating chaos and hatred and all of this negativity within my inner world. I was too busy allowing the high hopes and expectations that I had of others and I lost focus of who I was. I lost focus of my path. I lost focus of my purpose. I lost focus of where I was supposed to be. And that is where I take accountability of who I am. That is where I take accountability. Because I know for a fact my grandmother, rest in peace, if she was here, she would tell me, Alize, you know better. You don't allow nobody to mess with your peace. You don't allow nobody to make you upset, to make you feel like the rest of your day, to take away your power, to take away that the aura, that the energy. And my granny knows how I was. I was a very vibrant individual. I was a very vibrant child growing up. I lived in my fantasy. I lived in my imagination. They probably thought I was crazy at one point, but no, seriously, like and honestly, I used to talk to myself all the time. And yes, I did answer back. We're going to talk about that later. But I talk to myself. And I would just laugh to myself and have conversations with myself. And, they think Alize crazy. She need to go see a psychiatrist. But on the honest side, I ain't even going to lie to me. That's what kept me going. That's what really kept me going. Having these conversations with myself. Having inner conversations with myself and telling myself the next step of what I'm going to do and the things that I'm going to do next. And although I'm going and I'm facing the adversity that I am seeing, I am still telling myself that, you know what, at the end of the day, this is only temporary. Because feelings and emotions are the same thing. They are only temporary. What you feel is not going to last forever. It's only temporary. It is a temporary feeling. So when you are feeling angry, when you are feeling upset, when you are feeling that all hope is lost, it is only temporary. Sadness is only going to be temporary. Because I might be upset and then I might be happy the next minute. Emotions fluctuate. They change. So I want you guys to remember, I want you guys to take this video, whatever you take from this video, and I want you to say this: no more high expectations of individuals. Do not expect from others that you wouldn't expect from yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you can't expect that from yourself, if you can't have high expectations of yourself and put yourself on a pedestal, why would you even look outside of you and expect someone to be at the same level as you are? to have the same heart, the same spirit, to be on the same path as you are. When we are going to cross individuals that are not going to be a part of our family tree, that are not going to feed us spiritually, that are not going to feed us, that are not going to be divine, that are not going to see what we see, feel what we feel, hear what we hear. They are not going to walk in the path of righteousness. They are not going to speak the words of God. They are not going to speak the words of the universe. They are not here. They are not here. They are at the 3D level. They are still living within the matrix. They have not awakened to who they actually are. So why expect this? Why get upset? No longer expect higher expectations. Have expectations, higher expectations of yourself. And you know what? Have higher expectations of the higher source. Whether you believe in the universe, your higher, whatever you believe in, I believe in the God that is within, because God is within me. Because I am the creator of my reality. I am the God of my inner reality, of my inner world. God hears me. God speaks to me. And God wanted me to make this video. People could say God is a he. I don't care. God can be anything, okay? And I chose to speak to God today and say that I am letting go of the expectations of others, and I am letting go of what no longer serves me. Because you will not break me. I am his toughest soldier. Adversity? I laugh in your face. Take back your power. Take back your power. And remember that your happiness and your peace is what matters most. So if you got to cut, I ain't talking about cut coming like Jason Voorhees with the machete. Even though I thought that a couple times. But anyway, I didn't say that. What? No, you tripping. But anyway, if you got to cut some people off, cut them off. But don't cut them off with, don't be angry with them. Don't be angry with them. Just laugh and say, baby, you just not on my path. You not on my level. You know how many women that I've met, that I've just seen, that I'm just like, damn. And I told myself, I'm not seeking mine. I know mine. First off, my woman is there, okay? My woman exists, okay? I don't care what nobody say. My woman exists. Oh, she there. She there. She feels me. I feel her. The universe, look, God has brought us together. It's already created. It already exists, okay? But let me tell you this. I refuse to keep getting angry and keep allowing the actions of other people to dictate the happiness and the peace that I have within myself. I watch things, I peep things, and I stay quiet. Because my granny used to tell me one thing I did was always talk too damn much. Shut up. You need to start listening. Stop talking so damn much. So when you see things, don't react to it. Don't say nothing to it. You peep it, you watch it, you observe it, you clock T, and you keep it pushing. Peace.